That moment when you film a video, upload it, and delete the video off your phone. Except it turns out that it didn't upload correctly and never uploaded. Hello Dragonlings, welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know, my name is Sky and I typically write paranormal romance under the name SD Hegyes. This is a video I've already filmed before. I filmed it on the 1st and I uploaded it on the 1st, except for it didn't upload for some reason. I don't know why. Yay. What I wanted to talk about today is an update from Camp NaNoWriMo, which was last month in April. There is another Camp NaNoWriMo coming up in July. So there's that. For those who don't know, Camp NaNoWriMo is an offshoot and a little bit easier than the original NaNoWriMo, which happens in November. NaNoWriMo standing for National Novel Writing Month. The original one is a 30-day challenge where the goal is to complete 50,000 words of a brand new novel in 30 days. Camp NaNoWriMo is a little easier than that. First of all, you get to choose your word count as long as it's over 10,000 words and upwards to whatever you want. Second, it is also not just writing a novel. It could be poetry, it could be a screenplay, it could be editing. It's up to you. And now they've added in the extra feature where instead of word count, you can track the number of pages or the number of hours you work. So there's that. Links are in the description below for anything I talk about. I participate every year since I discovered what it is, and my goal this month, April, my goal for April camp was 80,000 words. I did not hit it. I didn't even get, well, I did get close-ish, depending on your viewpoint. I wrote 61,496 words total. My goal was to complete a novella that I'd been working on the month prior. I was already 10,000 words into that novella. When the month started, I predicted that I had another 10 to 15,000 more words to write. It ended up being 20,000 words to write. That's okay. My other goal was to start and finish a full-length novel that was a rewrite of the second book in my Damned and Dangerous Quartet, which starts coming out in June. I had betas read over it in a couple months ago now, I think it is. January? I think it was January, February, sometime then. And they told me that the dual point of view was not working for them. And so I decided to rewrite the whole series in a single person's point of view, POV. And that's what I've been working on for the past couple months, except when I take a break here or there. So my goal was to finish the second book in that 4-book series for camp. Didn't finish it. I did finish the novella. I'm very proud of myself for that. I did finish the novella. It ended up being over 30,000 words in the long run. So I did go over my original goal by 20,000 words. The other thing I did is I participated in a 72-hour writing challenge that a friend of mine posted about on Facebook. They asked if anyone would be interested, and I said yes. I have participated in a couple of charity anthologies in the past, and I was interested in doing more. I'm still interested in doing more. If you know about any, let me know in the comments, because I'm always interested in charity anthologies. In this case, this was going to be a charity anthology that donated proceeds from the anthology to a relief fund. I'm trying to figure out how to word this so that I don't use any words that'll get my video taken down, because YouTube does not like anything talking about the virus right now. If you are unaware, we are in the middle of a pandemic, and proceeds from this anthology would go towards relief funds for that pandemic. The proceeds that we were going to donate to for this anthology, if my story gets accepted, will be in the description below, because I don't want to say it. I just realized looking at my notes, I'm like, that's the word I don't want to say. I can't say it, so I will just put it in the description. I'm sorry. Anyways, so the goal was to write a 5,000 to 10,000 word short story revolving around hope, around the idea of originally Pandora's box, and how the fact that when she opened it, all of chaos basically ensued, all of man's darkest evils ensued, and then the last thing that came out of the box was hope. With everything going on right now in the world, we need a little bit of hope in our lives, so that was the overall theme of the anthology. And then the writing challenge was just added on. We had 72 hours to write a draft of a story, clean it up as much as possible, and submit it to the anthology for consideration. That was scheduled for the end of April, so it was April 27th, which was a Monday, to April 29th, which was a Wednesday, 8 a.m. Eastern Time to 8 a.m. Eastern Time on the 3 days. Stupid me thought it was 48 hours, even though it was, I kept saying 72 hours. My math in my head was wrong. So on the 28th, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm done. I've got so much time to do editing. I gotta hurry. And then I had another day. Oops, that shows what I know. And if you watch my last live stream, which I'll also list in the links below, you got to see, if you were there while I was live, you got to see as I wrote my query letter, my query email for that submission and sent it in, because I did that during that live stream. So I sent in my submission at 5 a.m. on 5-ish a.m. on the 30th, well, the 5th of May, because it was due, submissions were due by the 5th of May. So that was the other thing I did during Camp NaNoWriMo. And yes, I did count those words, and my story ended up being around 7,000 words, and I did count those towards my nano goal, because when I set my nano goal, I did name it multiple projects, which I technically do for every Camp NaNoWriMo these days. I name them, almost all of them, multiple projects, because I always work on multiple projects. So that's not surprising. So now I'm just waiting to hear back from the anthology to see if my submission was accepted. It did go a little bit away from the original theme of hope. However, it is a kind of, sort of, not exactly modern retelling of the story of Pandora's box. I say kind of, sort of, because it doesn't, I'm trying to figure out how to word this. It doesn't go into details about the myth itself. It's more about the character realizing that they are a reincarnation of Pandora. I think that's as much as I can say without actually giving anything away about the story. Yeah. Sorry, I can't tell you any more about that. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. Now my goal is to finish Damned and Dangerous, book 2 of the Damned and Dangerous Quartet. And I eventually need to go back through and edit Knight Rider, because it's a hot mess, and I know it's a hot mess. It's a hot mess mostly because I broke away from my outline about halfway through, and everything following that is pantsed, which is not completely unusual, but at the same time, I think I have to clean up the beginning portions to make the end portions make sense, because I changed enough that it changed some of the details from the beginning. I don't remember. I'm not going to worry about that. Honestly, I'm not going to worry about editing anything until after the Damned and Dangerous Quartet is out. I will be doing another video soon about my plans for the Damned and Dangerous Quartet, including asking a couple of questions from you guys, because I'm curious, and curious minds want to know. So keep an eye out for that video. I say keep an eye out for that video. The video is already filmed. I just have to upload it. But because that was the video I was going to upload first, but because I saw that this video that I previously filmed, yeah, this whole thing is a hot mess. That video is coming soon. In fact, I might still just post it today. We'll see. We'll see how I feel after this. Because like I said, it's already filmed. I just need to post it. So I might just do that. You might get 2 videos today. I'm sorry. Anyways, if you've made it this far, welcome to my rambling sessions. I currently don't have an editing software because lots of reasons. The main one being that I recently had to do a hard reset on my older MacBook, and it is older. It does not meet the specs for the new OS systems that are out. And iMovie no longer works unless you have the new OS system. So, no iMovie for me, meaning no editor for me. So, for now, all my videos are going to be uncut, just like the April ones. I was hoping it would just be April for Nano, which makes sense because I did the same thing last Nano when I was posting daily and I was just filming and uploading. But for now, it's just going to be every time I film for right now. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you enjoy videos like this, feel free to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you want to see some more videos, and keep an eye out for my next video, which is going to be talking about the Damned and Dangerous Quartet in a little more detail than what I've discussed here. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys today, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye, Dragonlings.